Hi, and welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. I usually do these on Wednesday, and I do them every week. We always look at mini cards, and they're always pretty fast, okay? So that's why I call them mini Pick a Card readings. And this week's is, what are they hiding? Okay, so I'm not doing this to try to get people's deep, dark secrets out in the open or try to invade anybody's privacy. What I'm trying to find out here is, you ever get that feeling like there's something that's just not being said, or there's something that's just below the surface, or maybe somebody says something and it's like, oh, what does that mean though? Maybe that means something, or maybe it doesn't at all. This particular reading is designed to find out, what are they hiding if they're hiding something, okay? And this would be something that they're on the brink of telling you anyway, or something that they want to tell you, but they're just still hiding it for whatever reason. Some of them actually might say that they're not hiding anything, so do keep that in mind. But we've got 9 piles, and so I'm going to go ahead and point out which pile is what. So pile number 1 is the sparkly brown gemstone. Pile number 2 is the green gemstone. Pile number 3 is the pink gemstone. Pile number 4 is the red gemstone. Pile number 5 is the black gemstone. Pile number 6 is the clear gemstone. Pile number 7 is the white gemstone. Pile number 8 is the purple gemstone. And pile number 9 is the blue gemstone. It's like a light turquoise blue. Alrighty, so while you guys are picking your pile or piles, you can always think of multiple people, okay? Just want to mention, everything you need to know about me is going to be in the description. That includes how to book a private reading with me. Of course, all of my free readings that I put on YouTube are public and they're general. If you want something more specific, you can order a private reading with me. You can also get a hold of me there as well. And if you have any suggestions for a pick a card reading, go ahead and leave them in comments. Or if you don't feel comfortable leaving a public comment, you can send me an email. I'm pretty good about checking my email, and I also have somebody in communications that also checks the email. So you should hear back pretty quickly. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and start this reading. Those of you who haven't picked yet, go ahead and pick your pile. Otherwise, we're going to start with pile number 1. Alright, so as always, I like to move these around a little bit so I have extra room. Okay, so those of you who picked the brown glittery gemstone, what are they hiding? We have 3 tarot cards, 2 answer deck, and 1 Whispering Woods card. And this is going to be your advice. Okay, so what are they hiding? We have the Lovers in the upright position, the Page of Cups in reverse, the 3 of Swords in reverse. We have Mistake in reverse, and we have Greed. And then we have Friends. The most unlikely friendships can form like variegated lichens on hard rock. They create a tight bond. What this person's hiding is that they're in love with you. That's exactly what this person's hiding. Now we've got Mistake in reverse. I feel like there's been something that was either hurt. This could have been from the past, okay? Or this is something that it's something like this could be something within your relationship that hurt, that was a mistake that this person made, and it really hurt, and it's causing them to not want to come forward. Or this could be like, oh no, I made a mistake, I did this thing. And then we've got the 3 of Swords energies that can mean so much, but usually it's heartache. Sometimes it's a third party situation, but I feel like the mistake refers to the 3 of Swords, okay? And then we have the Page of Cups. What this lets me know is a person wants to tell you. They want to offer that cup. They want to tell you, but they can't because it's blocked for whatever reason. Another thing that they want to tell you, but they're not, is that they don't want to appear too eager. They don't want to appear too greedy, too into you, basically. But yes, this person's in love with you. This person's probably your friend, probably somebody who even says that they're your friend. But that's what this person's hiding from you, is that they actually are in love with you. They feel like they can't. They feel like they can't tell you right now, though. And just understand, though, that it will come out. Something this big, like a major arcana card with the Lovers, isn't going to be held in for long. All right, so keep that in mind. I would actually even put that within 6 months. That might seem long to some of you guys. It might seem short to others. Just kind of keep that in mind, okay? All right. Hi, those of you who picked pile number 2, the green gemstone. Here's your reading. All right, so you have the Chariot, you have the 3 of Cups, and you have the 3 of Wands. Okay. From the answer deck, we have a barrier and we have home. And we've got growth, okay? The tallest oak tree once started a seedling. Don't be afraid to start something new. Okay, so what this person's trying to tell you, or what this person would tell you if they could, is they want to move forward. I'm not certain if they want to move past or if they want to just move forward with you. But we do have 2 3s, and the 3s can represent third-party situations. This one represents waiting. It's like this person's waiting for something, okay? And while they're waiting, they're still having some fun and that kind of thing. But they do want to move forward. There's a barrier there, though. And we have home as well. So I feel like this might be a long-distance relationship or a situation where there is a cultural difference between the 2 of you, or there might be some kind of taboo. Just know that in order for this to happen, there's got to be some major growth happen. This is a situation where it will move forward for the positive, as long as you are very committed to that growth mindset and are willing to wait a little bit. Otherwise, I would say this person isn't in a place, they're not in a place right now where they can move forward. So I think that what they would tell you if they felt like they could is that they're still not ready. And that doesn't mean that they don't care about you at all. It just means that they're not ready yet to move forward, okay? Righty. Hi, pile number 3. Those of you who picked the pink stone, here is your reading. We have the 3 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, the Empress, okay? We have Justice, oops. Okay, and we have good news, but it's in the reverse. Okay, and we have time as your advice card. So here's the deal with this person, okay? This person is working really, really hard to try to get your attention. They just want your attention. They actually feel like you've been kind of a little bit maybe unfair with them. And they feel like maybe you don't see them clearly, like they're trying to work so hard, they're trying to get themselves taken care of and everything, and when they see you, sometimes they feel like you're being critical of them, or that you're not, that they're not good enough for you, or that you feel like you're not happy with them, or whatever. What this person wants to tell you is that they just want to make you happy. They really want to make you happy. They want to be seen as somebody who is trying in this situation. They see you as like a goddess. And understand, I understand that there are different genders watching this, and I'm just using the Empress. I'm saying goddess because the Empress is a woman. Please apply it to your own situation, use your own pronouns, but this person just really wants some attention. This person wants to know that they're doing a good job, okay? And for those of you who are like, what? It's not been fair with this person. I have been. Just know that they want it to be more fair and equal, okay? Because that's the energy that's present, is that they want things to be fair. And the reason why I say maybe things haven't been fair is that this wouldn't be in their mind, this wouldn't come up if it wasn't something they were thinking about. And usually people don't think about, wow, how this relationship sure is fair, you know? Usually they don't think about stuff like that. Usually it's like, this relationship isn't fair and I want it to be fair, that kind of thing. The good news in reverse just refers to the kind of negativity they sometimes feel that you give them. Like maybe they're not good enough, and it could be them being defensive. It could be them reading into you, okay? I do want to mention that, because this is what they would say if they felt like they could be completely open with you. This is going to be based on their perception, not necessarily what is, okay? But that's what they'd say. They are working hard, though. I can, it's very clear to me. All right? So just give it a little bit of time. Okay, those of you who picked the red gemstone, here is your reading. So we have the Six of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Four of Wands, surprises. We have Friend and Judgment. Okay, so here's the deal. Your person is very thought-oriented, very cerebral. This person's in their head a lot, okay? If they're not, if they're the kind of person that is very, you know, emotional and very demonstrative of how they feel, when, you know, being around you and being, you know, being in the relationship with you, they get in their heads a lot, okay? And they don't like spinning around in circles trying to figure out what's going on all the time, okay? They don't like it, and they're trying to get to a point where they're really clear with you, okay? But they're stumbling because they have feelings too, okay? So that's why the Queen of Swords energy is coming up, because they have that nurturing, caring feeling as well, okay? And we have the Four of Wands. They want to plan something with you. They see a future with you. So what they would say if they could is that they don't like thinking negative thoughts about you. They want some reassurance. They want to know that this has a direction, okay? Now, this Judgment card, I'm going to read a little bit differently than the way that it's presented, just because of how it looks in the overall spread. I feel like this, like, they only see themselves with you in the end. And so that's another thing that they would say right now. For some of you guys, I'm not getting all, but for some of you guys, this person can only be your friend right now until they get their life sorted out. But they do see a future with you and they want to get there, okay? And also this person, you know, usually I don't get predictions when I'm doing, like, what are they thinking, what's on their mind, that kind of stuff, but I actually think this person's going to surprise you. I actually don't think that this is a guidance card the way it has been for all the other piles. I think this is actually telling you, hey, this person is going to surprise you. I think that they're going to make some kind of gesture. They're going to express themselves a little bit. So another thing to kind of keep in mind is, you know, in this particular situation, I don't actually feel like there's a whole lot that is hidden. I just feel like there's just confusion, and your person just needs to come to that realization so that they can then communicate that to you, you know? So it's not so much that they're hiding anything, it's just they're processing. All right. Okay. Pile number 5. Those of you who picked black, here is your reading. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Okay, we've got some people. All right. We also have Spiritual, Scandal, and Patience. Okay, so here's what your person would tell you if they could. Let me just kind of get a little bit, okay. All right, so you've got the Queen of Pentacles here. So you've got a woman who is very, who is seen as being very successful here in this particular situation, or a woman that is being seen as, being very grounded and that kind of thing. Now, the Queen obviously is a woman, so this could mean you if you are a man still. It's just that this is one of the energies I'm seeing. And then I'm also seeing the King of Swords, which would be a very cerebral man that's got full control of their feelings, right? But here's the deal. What they would tell you, okay? What they would tell you is that okay, so if this is you, what they would tell you is, you know what? I can see through that. I don't think that that's how you really are. That's what they'd say. If this is you, if you're the Queen of Pentacles, if you're the Queen of Pentacles, the person that thinks, you know, is, you know, doing pretty good, is very grounded, or at least is perceived that way by the person you're thinking about, that's it. I can see through you. If you are more like the King of Swords, kind of trying to be a little bit even killed, you know, you don't want to give away your feelings too quickly, that kind of thing. If that's who you are, okay, or who your person is, what they want to tell you is that they want to talk to you about their actual feelings, okay? So in both cases, it's about feelings. In one case, if your person's the Queen of Pentacles, they want to say they can see through you. They can see that you care more than you're showing. And if your person is the King of Swords, they have something to communicate with you about, like, they want to make things happen in the physical world, okay? this scandal card, it's kind of hard to figure out what this means, and I think it's because it's pretty much split down the middle for you guys. Some of you guys, this means that they do want some kind of scandal with you, okay? Be very, very careful with that if they do, because that can get a lot of feelings hurt and all of that kind of stuff. No judgment about whatever that might be. I'm just, you know, saying what I'd say to a friend, right? For others, it's like they don't want a scandal to happen. We've got spiritual as well. They want to talk to you about spirituality. They want to talk to you about, they might be wanting to talk to you about their dreams. They might want to be talking to you about signs and symbols, you know, an experience they had. Maybe they're interested in what you think spirituality, you know, spiritually. They might want to talk to you about religion. It could be a lot of things. The bottom line here is that even though there's communication, even though there's awareness, even though there's like an acknowledgement between the two of you that there's something there, even if it hasn't been said out loud, this still is going to take time if it is going to come about. My best advice to you would be to present yourself as open to talking and understand that spirituality is an important aspect of this particular relationship, okay? Alrighty. Okay, those of you who picked the clear crystal, here we have Journey, the Lovers, Music, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Ten of Wands, but this is in reverse. How interesting is that? Okay, so we've got another one that's very similar. This person's coming to see you. They want to come to see you. That's what the journey's about, okay? And that's what this Knight of Swords is about. They want to come and see you, and they want to be together with you. I don't feel like this is just sexual. I get the impression that some of you guys might think that this is sexual. It's not. I mean it is. It's not just sexual. That's what I mean, okay? There's deep attraction there, okay? But it's not just on the sexual level. There's a heart connection there, and there's a mind connection there. We've got the cups, and we've got the swords, and we've got the wands, and we've got the lovers. It's just perfect, you know? We've got the journey. This is getting down to the earth. This is getting down to basics. They want to be with you. With the Ten of Wands, it's like there's something in this relationship that has been kind of a burden for them. There's something in this relationship that's been kind of difficult for them to handle. And it's like they're starting to awaken to the possibilities here. So what they would want to tell you is, don't give up. I'm coming for you. This is something that I really do want. I just needed to take care of this thing first, okay? Your guidance is music. So I would really say listen to music or perform music if you're a musician. That's where you're going to get some guidance. I really feel like this is going to be something that you're going to have to go out and do rather than something I can tell you. And that each one of you guys will hear something differently, you know. So just go maybe turn on the radio or put your playlist in shuffle or whatever it is that you need to do and see what comes out, because music is supposed to be guiding you right now, all right? This is very positive, by the way. Very positive. All right. Hi, those of you who picked the white gemstone, here is your reading. We have the two of Pentacles, we have the Tower, and we have the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Let's see what else. We have Confusion and Ending. All right. And we have Strength. Okay. And I just want to read this. When your roots are deep, you need not fear the storm. Look at this Tower card. All right. I think some of you guys are coming here because you just really need to know once and for all whether or not this thing is really happening or not, okay? Here we have the two of Pentacles. We've got turbulence in the background. We've got the Tower. Obviously, that's a crisis moment. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. This can sometimes mean just kind of reconsidering what's going on in the physical world, okay? We have an ending here, and we have confusion. I think that if they were to tell you what they're actually thinking, they would say, I'm really confused. I feel like this is too much for me to handle. this is too emotionally demanding of me, and I feel like I feel like I am just breaking in this situation. I feel like this situation is too big for me to handle right now. Okay? This is not a predictive reading, okay? This is not saying this is what's going to happen. I'm just saying right now they're feeling confusion, they're feeling emotional turmoil, they're feeling like a crisis is going on, and they're kind of trying to figure out what's going on in their reality, okay? And there's an ending in their mind. It's like, and it's like, I kind of feel like they just want this energy to end, right? But this could be an ending to the relationship, and I do want to be very clear that is possible. What I would suggest is let them know you're there for them, because it looks like they need a lot of help right now. And when you've got the strength card here coming out, and you've got this amount of confusion, I really think that it would be best to just let them know you're there. And then that's it, just so that they know that they can turn to you if they want to, okay? Oh, I just got another thing. If you're the person that has recently ended something in this relationship, just know they're confused about that ending. They don't understand what happened, okay? So I feel like a few of you guys will need to hear that as well. All right. Pile number 8, the purple stone. Here is your reading. We have the King of Wands. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have gain. We have destruction. And we have wish. Okay, so here's the deal. The person that you're asking about is feeling really like, they're feeling kind of like they're being possessed by their feelings almost, right? They're feeling like they have made some impulsive decisions in this situation. They're not sure where the relationship stands right now, and they're really scared. And they don't know if they've just destroyed the relationship or if they have made the relationship a lot better, okay? The bottom line is Wheel of Fortune, whether it's in the upright position or reversed, for me, it means the same thing. It's just a change in luck, okay? So if this person's been lucky lately, that's going to kind of change for the worse. If they've been kind of down on their luck, then that's going to change for the better. There are going to be more opportunities, for example, versus less opportunities, things like that, okay? When I talk about luck, okay? I do want to mention that, okay? So we've got this gain and destruction, right? And it just lets me know that they're very, very confused. When you've got this, what I call the nightmare card here as well, it's like they're just very confused. They don't know what's real and what's fantasy right now, and they want to know that. What I do see with the gain card, and it's funny because I've only gotten one of these in one other pile as far as any kind of predictive thing, is they do want to talk to you about something, okay? And I think they will soon, and I don't feel like it's going to be over text. I actually feel like it's going to be either in person or on the phone or Skype or something more personal than just text on a screen, okay? But the bottom line is they're just really confused, and what they would tell you if they could is just that they're scared and they don't know which direction this relationship's going. What you can do, we've got the wish card. What you can do is really hold in your heart what you want to have happen in this, and then send out that energy all throughout the universe, and know that by doing that, you're helping manifest what you most want in the situation. Because I do feel like you have the power to really manage this and get it back to an equilibrium, okay? Righty. Hi, pile number 9. Those of you who picked the light blue stone, here we have it. We've got the 6 of Cups, the High Priestess, Death. Okay, so this is a big one, okay? We have Surprise and New Beginnings. And we have Transform. Okay, so first thing that pops out, we've got Transform and Death. Death is very often called transformation in Reimagined Tarot, so I do want to mention that. Also, second thing I see, we've got 2 Major Arcana cards. That means this is a big deal, this is something, this is something about like your past, okay? Or this might be something about the way you used to feel or something. If you chose this pile, an ex might have just shown up, or they might show up soon, and that's gonna have an influence on this relationship, or this might be confirming that the person you're asking about is an ex, okay? Just want to mention that. We've got the High Priestess and Death. We've got a mysterious change, and then we've got surprises and new beginnings. Here's the deal. Your person doesn't have anything that they're hiding from you, okay? The surprise is, what they want to do, or what they want to, what they tell you, okay, is the transformation. What they would tell you if they could is what this is transforming for them into. And I hate saying that, because it seems like it's like they don't have words that they need to say to you. They're not hiding anything from you. They're just in this place where they see that there's a spiritual connection. They feel like this thing needs to change. It's gonna be a positive surprise. You're gonna get some kind of contact from them. This is gonna be an email or text, most likely, not as personal, okay? But they are gonna get a hold of you. They want something new with you, something new and beautiful that you guys can create together. And this transformation is going to really help your relationship, okay? Alrighty. Very good. Alright guys, thank you so much for staying till the end of my reading. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for all the feedback and all the likes and subscribes and all of that great stuff. I love reading the comments. I still do. I just can't respond to every single one of them, but do know that I am reading them. And if you do leave a suggestion for a pick a card topic, my communications guy Shannon will make sure that it gets on my list, okay? The only other thing I can say is that I will see you again tomorrow for the general love reading for the week. All right? Thank you.